and this was probably more in the future. I'm guessing.
Right.
You're never going to convince me otherwise.
Yeah.
You're never going to convince me that he ignores his heritage like this, and he ignores the brutality of Asian gangs, and he just ignores all this kind of stuff.
Right.
You're never going to convince me otherwise. You're
Okay.
never going to convince me. I'm 100% convinced that his storytelling was much more nuanced than this. Like a 5-year-old could do a better job. A
Right.
5-year-old could do a better job. What would you give this episode?
It gets a 2.3 for me.
It gets.
Closing.
You know, I'm just gonna close the curtain. I wouldn't watch this episode.
Well, I would watch it again, but I mean, there was a few things that I thought were okay.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like, I mean, I am so glad we only have a few more episodes.
Oh, yeah, you and me.
I just wish they would do that Wild West type of stuff again, because that was the coolest one out of them all.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. I agree. Agree.
He basically, yeah, he has a brass throne that he sits on, and that brass throne is situated on a giant mountain of skulls.
Oh, and, dude.
Yeah, all of these skulls of worthwhile people, and the skulls of his own champions even end up there too. So you've got like hundreds of thousands of different species. All their different skulls are piled up below his throne.
Oh,
and he has
dude.
this massive sword called Woebringer.
Oh my dude, you're speaking my language now. Speak to me about this sword.
Bro, it literally can destroy entire worlds.
Oh, dude.
And on top of that, it's so powerful, it cuts through reality as well, which lets demons spill out from the warp into the material plane. So he's like, Khorne is the god that basically is worshipped the most out of everybody, because even people who don't know of his existence essentially worship him in one form or another. Like primitive cultures view him as a great insatiable beast rather than a man. So there's different totems or variations of him that show up in the different belief structures of different groups. And when it comes down to it, he's fine. If you're bombarding people, if you're blasting them from a distance, you're claiming lives, that's all right. But what he really wants is direct combat. Get up there, and when you cut down your enemy, feel their blood splash on your own flesh.
Like bathe in it. Like bathe in the blood.
Yeah, exactly. Yup. Like wild.
We're gonna have to. Anyway, it's a new system.
Turn that off later.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new episode of D&D Storytime Clue. We have a full cast today. We have Mossy,
Hello.
our PAA.
Can we add another A in there just for the fun of it?
PAA.
Yeah, that's it.
A. You get a A.
The last one's just for A.
A. We have the gorgeous, the adorable, the never freckly Monica. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good. Good. Are you ready to assist the caveman tonight?
Of course.
And we got the one, the only, Tracy in the house, Michael BM. How's it going, my friend?
Very good. I am super excited to get back into this wild world of clues and magic and mystery.
Ooh. So, do you want to let everyone know what happened last episode, and then we'll kind of go from there?
If I do, can you just give me a...
Oh, yeah. And modeling itself on her and asking Naruto, how does she look? He doesn't have to say anything because his face is a beet red. She goes, I'm glad you like this stuff. And he's like, wait, I didn't. And she starts putting lingerie on his arms, like thongs, brown panties, all that kind of stuff. And Naruto goes, you can't be serious. And she models something again, And she goes, "Oh, I'm dead serious, Naruto. Believe it." And he goes, Did you just say? And then she grabs him and they go back to the store.
Warning, this episode may contain loose forms of nudity. Caveman growling aggressively, and words not meant for the ears of young children. Viewer discretion is highly advised. We are not your parents. This is a production of the Must See TV Broadcast Network. Like, share, join. Come along for the ride and join the tribe. And you can do it. We believe in you. Throw those stars. If you're watching us right now on YouTube, then you already know what to do, don't you? Smash that like and subscribe button. The caveman won't bite, not really. A big shout out goes out to Donna AI and Music Mint for the incredible music that is in this episode. All rights are reserved to their proper copyright owners. And if the caveman is ready, and if you are ready, then let's kick this show off. Growl, growl.
Caveman's call echoes through the stream. Click that button, join the dream. 45 days, we're live on cue. Reviewing the wild, the weird, the new. Must see TV, it's the vibe. Click subscribe and join the tribe. Laughs and chaos, we've got it all. One big crew answering the call. After shows where stories unfold. Hidden gems and secrets told. Crew's got jokes and little flair. Once you're here, you're staying there. Must see TV, it's the vibe. Click subscribe and join the tribe. Laughs and chaos, we've got it all. One big crew answering the call. From caveman grunts to streaming gold. New adventure, stories bold. Every moment, every beat. Grab your spot. Front row seat. Must see TV, it's the vibe. Click subscribe and join the tribe. Laughs and chaos, we've got it all. One big crew answering the call. Must see TV, it's the vibe. Click subscribe and join the tribe. Laughs and chaos, we've got it all. One big crew answering the call.
Jake, I mean, Marcy, what happened?
I think we got it fixed.
Yeah,
We had too many audio issues, and I forgot to fix the one that always happens.
so how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to this very special preview of this brand new show premiering February the 13th. But before we tell you about that, we have we have some responsibilities to do. First thing is we got Mossy in the studio today.
Hello.
Second thing is we have some growls to do. Now we're gonna add a little wrinkle into this, and I didn't account for this happening at all. But some of you wacky bastards out there started to give the main account follows. So what we're going to do, we're gonna add those into the growl. So every follow the main account gets, you got a growl. And we actually have 2 growls today. So let's do the first one.
All right, we got first up. We got Trevor Burke.
Trevor Burke. Trevor Burke, my friend, thank you so much. I mean, I saw your name pop up a couple of days ago. You are fucking insane to follow this caveman. Follow. Come on, enjoy the ride. And be a part of the tribe. That's our saying now. Be a part of the tribe. That's right. Because, caveman, tribe, makes sense. So, my friend, from me to you, you got a great big bad caveman. All right. And the last growl we have.
And I think this is for the second time. We have Jonathan Lotz.
Actually, the third time.
Oh, third.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, Jonathan Lotz, you are fucking insane, my friend. You have to simmer down. Simmer down, my friend. Listen, you have to quiet with your shenanigans. You're too many shenanigans you have. That's right. So, Jonathan, my friend, you and me, from me to you, you got a great big bad caveman. And I know you were looking for recommendations for scary movies. I think I reached out. I gave you my picks. Robert Eggers is, for me, starting to become like one of my favorite directors. Weapons, you could give Weapons a watch. Though not directed by Robert Eggers, I hear that people like Weapons. I didn't like Weapons. Reviewed it here on the network. Barbarian, from the same director as Weapons. Hope to take a look at that really, really soon. Let me see. Mossy, do you have any other recommendations for our friend Jonathan for scary movies?
Scary movies?
Yeah,
I mean,
horror.
I recently.
I guess The Raid, right?
Recently, I saw Iron Lung and I really liked it.
Okay.
Aside from that, I don't really watch a lot of scary movies. I'm more I like a suspenseful movie.
Yeah.
I guess that's why I liked Iron Lung so much. But yeah.
All right. Well, it's a chamber. I mean, it's a literal chamber. It's in the submarine. So yeah, those are our recommendations, my friend. But let us know what movie you decided to pick out in the comment section. Yeah. And my friend, you are fucking insane. Simmer down, Jonathan. Simmer down. All right. So we have a new show coming out. Premiering Friday, February the 13th. It is called In Between the Ink. This is taking place of The Page. The Page, oftentimes what is going to happen on the network, just like we grow out of shows, right? So The Page has been around since the very beginning. It's probably one of the oldest shows we had, dating back to like the second year of the network's birth, right? And we had fun. We had some good times. We had some bad times. We had some ups, and we had some downs. We had books that we were like, holy fuck, this is really good, to books were like, oh, LB, why did you pick this book? For every Leigh Bardugo book that we got, Ninth House, and listen, I'm still waiting for, listen, Lee, if you're out there, where's the third book in the Ninth House trilogy? We got Ninth House, Hellbent. Where's the follow-up? Where is it? Give it to me. Here's my money. Anyway, it's just my caveman growling at or robbling at skies right now. Rabble. For every Leigh Bardugo book, for every Ninth House, for every fifth season out there, there is a turd in the wind. And when we're talking about turds, we're talking about big turds. I there's so many. I'm not gonna go. I'm not. I'm thinking of the second Skyward book in the Cosmere. I'm sorry, Mossy. The second one. I'm thinking of Brandon Sanderson books. Listen, that's a hot take, but listen, we have taken a look at a lot of Brandon Sanderson books. A lot. I'm sorry, Mossy. I know it hurts you. I'm
hurt.
sorry.
I'm a little hurt. Only a little.
I heard Starmine Archive is pretty good, though.
I like it. I quite like it. It is large, so it's a bit intimidating to get into. But, I mean, it's a favorite of mine, personally.
All right. Okay. So maybe I have to talk to LB because he's... Oh, I mean, we're starting a new show, so he's not on the list anymore. Mossy, your dream is probably going to come true. Yeah. So from every up, there was a down, but eventually that show just had to end. The network just grew out of that show. And in its wake, in its birth, the page birthed a son or a daughter. I mean...
A show child.
A show child. We performed surgery. She was 6 months along. There was a lot of blood. There was a lot of blood. There was a lot of trauma. All right. How did the page get pregnant, though?
I don't know if that's a question I want an answer to.
I think I want to answer to that. Okay.
I think you do.
I do, though. I do. Was it me?
I hope not.
Was it LB?
I don't want to know what you're doing with your books.
I don't think. Did LB birth it? Did I came up with the name, but she suggested something like that. With both of us? But she has a significant other. Oh.
Oh no.
Did we? No. What? Okay, I'm so confused. Anyway, from its birth, we give you In Between the Ink. And this... Welcome to the network, where I say things and probably will. Yeah, In Between the Ink is a brand new series. In this series, we're going to be going into novels, comic books, novellas, all that kind of good stuff. And we're basically just going to open the floor. There's not really going to be any structure to the show. We're just going to open the floor and talk about it, go back and forth, what we like, what we didn't like, what was our favorite moments about X, what are our favorite moments about Y, why we thought this moment didn't work, and if there's a big talking point in whatever we're looking in at, whether it be a comic book, novella, graphic novel, we will be discussing it. Like our first one. On February 13th, we will be taking a look at The Killing Joke. Not the animated movie. Not the animated movie. I want to be very, very clear. Not the animated movie. The original Elseworld comic book. This is probably one of my favorite Elseworld stories out there. I think this is the de facto prequel of where the Joker came from. But we don't know because he's psychotic. And that's what makes the story so good. Just wish the animated movie would have been better. Just wish we had a little bit more of that and a little bit less sex on a roof with no context. That was weird, Mossy. Right? That was weird.
I haven't seen it.
Barbara and Batman just having sex on a roof.
I did hear about that. And that does confuse me a bit.
Like, why?
it also just feels unnecessary.
Yeah.
For the.
Well, Mark Hamill famously didn't want to do the animated movie because he in the interview said, "Well, that's not my Joker.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't." And the whole performance of Mark Hamill in the story was really weird. Like that ending sequence, that famous monologue that he gives out, was just so. It was like so off, and their rhythms. Kevin Conroy, late great Kevin Conroy, and Mark Hamill, their performances are usually really, really good. And in that moment, it was like, man, it's like this is the most, like probably the most iconic speech in the story. And it just landed like a fart in the wind. So we're not taking a look at that movie. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the film. But we're talking about, we're going to get into the graphic novel. We're going to get into the themes, the arcs, the speeches, all that kind of stuff. The motivations, how we liked it, what were our favorite moments. We're just going to open the floor up to all that stuff and more. And we're going to tackle the ending. I'm going to spoil what happens at the ending. So, for those of you that have not read The Killing Joke, I encourage you to do so before the 13th. There is a story at the end where I think they're out in the rain. Batman's begging Joker let him help. Batman's begging the Joker basically to have help, to let me help you. And he's like, no, this does remind me of a story. And he talks about the story. And then they both laugh. And the laughter ends. So what I think happens, and it's a popular belief, I think Batman actually kills the Joker. I think that's what happens there. But the writer of The Killing Joke can't say it because it's going to break the illusion. Mossy, what do you think happened?
I've heard a few theories. I don't know if I love the theory that he kills the Joker, but I can certainly see where that's coming from. Anyway, we should probably save all this for the actual review.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I do find that very interesting. Of like, because it
just stops, right? They laugh and it just stops,
right? But I love that it's left ambiguous.
Yes,
I love that.
Yeah. All right. So that's the plan. In Between the Ink. Join us on February 13th. Show start time 5:05 as we dive in Between the Ink as we to take a look at The Killing Joke. So that's the preview, guys. That's it. That's the show coming up. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys tune in for that. I can't wait for this season. I mean, comic books, all that kind of stuff. We're probably gonna mention Comic Historian as well. Yeah, it's very sad to what happened to him. We're probably gonna just mention it a little bit because that's how I got into comic books. That's how I rediscovered my love for comic books. It's a Comic Historian because it's audio comic books, and audio comic books before that super expensive. So until we see each other again, my friends, it's tomorrow D&D Day. Yeah. Until we see each other again, my friends, tomorrow for a brand new episode of D&D Storytime Clue, episode 3. Take care, be safe, be well, and we love you all! 50,000 plus, and may the Force be with you. Peace.